pitfall for me is being shocked by everything. I'm like, I can't believe how bad this is. I can't believe how corrupt this institution is, these people are. I can't believe how dark it is. I must say that 100 times. I can't believe it. And then occasionally I'll hear myself and I'll be like, you become the I can't believe it guy? Really? Are you shocked again? Like how many times, this is Lucy in the football. Like how often are you gonna be shocked by what you already know, by what you've stated out loud 1,000 times? So if you keep doing the same thing to me and I keep refusing to believe you're gonna do it, and if I find myself shocked every time when you do it, who's the asshole?
I don't know. I mean, I think when you say it, like when you say, I can't believe, I think the reason that happens is there's still a glimmer of hope in your mind that it actually is not as fucking bad as it appears to be.
Of course it is.
You know, and then every time you go down the rabbit hole more and more and more.
We dropped atom bombs on civilians and celebrated it. Oh, it was so important we do that. Really? To incinerate a bunch of kids? Like if you say it's important to beat the Imperial Japanese army or replace the government with a friendly government, of course. If you're celebrating the incineration of children, then you're evil. And all of us were, including me. So like, it's just important to recognize that and just be like, wow, we made a huge mistake. But people who refuse to acknowledge the mistake and continue to behave like that was a virtue are serving evil. That's just what it is. Like that's what the whole project is. Like, and they'll employ any lie to get you not to, you hate the United States. I hate the United States? I don't think I do. No, give my life for the country in a second. I feel like we're actually in the process of doing that, giving over things that we love because we care about this land and its people because this is where we're from. You're not going to get me off the track, but you're also not going to get me to lie. So what happens if you decide I'm just going to tell the truth? You have to tell the whole truth about everything all the time, but I'm not going to lie. I'm just going to tell the truth. We're definitely going to get killed if you keep doing that. Because whether it's physically or in some way, you are going to suffer. And that's the whole story. That's a story of Jesus. That's a story of his disciples. Maybe every one of whom was murdered in the end. Why? Because they were hurting people or stealing from the poor? No, because they were telling the truth. So we already know that. So I don't know why every single time, I get attacked or I see people unfairly attacked for doing the right thing and telling the truth. And every single time I'm like, I can't, this is shocking. It's like, really? I guess I didn't really believe anything I said because there's nothing shocking. I remember going on Fox and writing the script and something, I can't even remember, could be anything, but I was like, it's kind of weird that all the people who lied are getting presidential medals of freedom and consulting contracts at BlackRock, and all the people who told the truth are headed to jail. We're punishing the honest. I remember being like totally out. I mean, this was like 10 years ago I said this. And yet every single time I've seen it in the subsequent decade, I've been every bit as shocked. And I just think, no, it's time to acknowledge what's totally real. Charlie Kirk got murdered. No one was more shocked than I was. He and I had just talked about the possibility of me getting murdered. Oh, I'm not worried about that. I said, and then he gets murdered. And I was so shocked and of course upset because of him specifically dying, but shocked that someone could get killed who didn't do anything wrong. He just told the truth. Like,